And speaking of whimsy, we have Nico's pick this week, that being the 2011 film Drive.
That's right, folks. So, Drive is a film about Ryan Gosling playing an autist who drives a car real fast, but then, he's gonna go on one last job, but then hilarity ensues and a lot of people fucking die.
True.
Fun fact, the director Nicholas Winding Refn, has no interest in cars, doesn't have a driver's license, and has failed his driver's test 8 times.
That's the kind of man I want making a car movie. All right, Tanner, that was a good fun fact. Where are you putting this film?
I am in between a B and a B+.
Dylan, where are you putting it?
I really enjoyed this movie. I gave it an A+.
Jackson, how about yourself?
I'm at a B+.
Tragic rating from Jackson there. I'm at an A-.
Dude, an interesting pair of wolves we have here. I'm going to be honest, guys. So obviously this movie has a reputation as being like, this is what dudes in their 20s, they fucking love this movie. It's up there with, Scarface and, those other Fight Club, those kinds of movies. This movie really did not grab me at any point.
I found it too art house for you, Tanner. And what do you mean at any point? The initial fucking driving sequence was awesome. How did that not get you involved at all?
It just didn't.
You freak. You sick
yeah,
fuck.
I was pretty consistently bored. It has a strong ending, which helps a lot, and it's really well made and whatever. But it really didn't capture my attention at all, which was a bummer, and maybe I just need to watch it again sometime later. But yeah, I was kind of surprised I didn't get into it all that much. I think a big thing that made me find it so boring is their copious use of slow-mo in this for really mundane, stupid shit.
Classic goofy Tanner. Yeah, so this film was pretty sweet. Kind of as Tanner alluded to there, the story isn't anything crazy. It is pretty standard crime drama affair here. But where it really excels is in the characters and just the fucking atmosphere they build here. Tanner is normally the one who uses the dreaded V word, but this is very much so a film all about the vibes. I love the vibes they have going on here. It's very lonely, almost dreamlike film. And at times it feels kind of oddly fragile just because despite how sort of tender the moments it presents are, it can turn on a dime and just suddenly become very violent. And when it does, it just does not fucking hold back.
I'll get into my dealings with this movie. I don't have a crazy amount to say. I will say I do enjoy the simplicity of the plot and the characters, but just also generally the interaction between all of them. And I guess I never thought of it this way, but Nico put it pretty well. It's a pretty fragile movie where, at least in my analysis of that statement, is it feels like it could fall apart at any moment, but they're doing a really good job balancing everything, in my opinion. Our character isn't anything crazy. He literally defines his set of rules at the very beginning of the movie. He very consistently follows that. And I don't know. They somehow took an uninteresting seeming character and made him interesting. It's they made him mysterious, I guess is what I'm trying to say. We wanted to learn more. And I don't remember if Jackson was trying to do a bit, something about if you're depressed, I don't remember what he said in general chat. Something about find a single mom with a kid and drive cars or something. I don't know. But genuinely, I liked watching his story progress through this. And, he basically has a goal and an objective and he just does it. And then there's nothing more than that. And then eventually, when it comes down to the one person in his life we've seen he cares about besides, obviously Shannon and, he died. But this guy breaks his own set of rules and morals to get shit done. He says he doesn't shoot guns. He doesn't go beyond a time limit before or after. He follows things straight to a dime. And then we see that character shift. And for some reason he's just efficient at what he does. And we're well, does he avoid it because he knows he's good at it and he can't control himself? Which he does do things a bit extreme in this movie, I will admit. Or is it just because, he holds himself to that standard? But, obviously I clung to the characters a ton in this movie. But yeah.
I don't have a ton to say about it. It's just kind of an entertaining action movie. I'm not particularly crazy about the characters. I think some of the action scenes are cool and fun. I like the one where he's running away in the Mustang. Good time. Shockingly violent movie. That really caught me off guard.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy about Ryan Gosling's performance in this, where he's just kind of doing the fucking emotionless husk of a man kind of thing. I get that's what they're going for. It seems like the dude's like outwardly depressed and he found some purpose in life with that woman he's able to help out. I also do think it's funny that she's some fucking single mom of a convict. And then the guy gets out of jail and immediately starts doing convict shit. But yeah, it's just kind of a fun movie. I don't have any crazy thoughts about it. I don't think it's like some amazing character piece or anything about this dude. I wasn't particularly sold on his, I don't know, progression throughout it. It's just, it's just a fun action movie.
Boo! Boo, I say. So one thing that people mention a lot when Drive comes up is that Ryan Gosling really seems like an autist in this film. And so going into it, I was like, there's no way that's true. People are reading way too much into this. He's just going to be like some quiet guy who's like maybe a little awkward or something. I can kind of see it though. He does kind of come off as an autist. Which isn't to say Ryan Gosling's performance here is bad or anything. He does a great job portraying this very quiet guy, but like, despite that, the character never feels like empty at all, which leads to some really great moments when, like, that chill demeanor starts cracking and he becomes very worked up. Like when he's holding that fucking hammer and he's just kind of like fidgeting with it because he's so fucking angry. That part is really well done. I really love that. Also, Bryan Cranston, he's in this film. He does a wonderful job. He should really get some more roles where he's like a seedy criminal dude. I think he seems to play that part very well.
I agree.
Folks, do we have anything else to say about Drive?
No.
It's a fun movie.
No.
It's a pretty good one. I liked Drive. I was really disappointed. I thought this would be your film, Jax. I thought it would be your movie. C'est la vie, though.
I did too.
I mean, I think that some of the car scenes are some of the best we've seen. Specifically, just that one that I had mentioned where he's running away from the pawn shop heist. I think was fun. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just, it didn't really, I'm kind of with Tanner. It just didn't really grip me that much. I just thought it was kind of an action movie.
Yeah.
Wait until we get to Baby Driver. You're gonna love that one. That's gonna really change things for you. Well, I'm sticking to my A-. How about you guys?
I'll stick with my A+.
I'm gonna stick at my B+.
I'll join Jackson at B+ for now.
And it lands at an A- overall. How exciting.
Wow.
Solid.